that because there's a bunch of devil workers in Hollywood. And there's a lot of black folks too. And they be throwing up them signs, you see them, this, that, all of them. Watch the rappers, watch them folks. It's scary. It's very scary. That devil is real.
There's so much corruption in this music industry, and there's so many things that happen behind the scenes that is actually, it's very wild when it actually comes to light. You see that most of the people that come from the music industry, in fact, they actually do some of the worst sins, and they actually become some of the worst people that ever walk the face of this earth, from starting off with good manners, but once they enter into the music industry, I seen it personally and witnessed it, they always turn to another person that they didn't even expect. And yes, I know some people personally, I won't mention their name.
In a bond, because see, Jay-Z's not gay. I'll use him as an example. He's not gay, but once you reach a certain level within that weapon of mass destruction, you have to give something up. There's something that you're going to give up because you got to be down with that crew. And how do I know? Because it happened to me. That is why I'm standing here talking right now. I reached a certain level in that station. I was the only producer to ever come as a new kid and create a multi-million-dollar revenue generating show. I was the only producer in there that artists would come and be like, oh, I need D. Brad to do my show, or that actually helped create an image for artists. So it reached a certain point where now it's time for them to introduce me to the inner workings. If I want to be a rapper and I walk in and the label exec tells me that this is what I need to do for him because, hey, he put my album on when I really wasn't that talented. But they pushed me because they saw that I was something that they could sell. So when you bring me in a room and there's my favorite rapper right there who's in the same room, so that must mean he must have committed the same gay act as I did.
This is how sinister, this is important too, this is how sinister this industry is. And that is so true. You talk about God, your record won't get played. But yeah, I explained the chain reaction of like rappers talking about the negative shit, popping mollies, turning up, doing all that stupid shit. But if you talk about God, why wouldn't you want to spread that message to somebody's mind? That means the radio stations are going, you know what, let's play this because it's going to fuck these people's minds up and it's going to cause them to do more fucked up shit, which puts them in a lower position, so it gives them more of a chance to not be like the people who are successful. And it's like, why would they want to do that to society? That's fucked up. And that's even like, I feel like if a radio station goes, we're not gonna play that because it's gospel. So a rapper can go, I'm turning up, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm doing this, I'm fucking in the club, doing whatever. They can say that, but you can't say God, you can't talk about God. Like, that sounds like Satan to me.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a tough bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
Roman is a crazy boy who lives in me, and he says the things that I don't want to say. He was born, just a few months ago. I think he was born out of rage. He was conceived in rage, so he bashes everyone. He threatens to beat people, and he's violent.
That must be nice to have like an ignorant loudmouth who you can just sort of blame every...
He wants to be blamed. I don't want to blame him. I ask him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason. People have brought him out. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
Martin Lawrence is the guy that showed everybody you can make it from DC to Hollywood. And I had a personal stake in his success. Every time he did something, it made me feel inspired and really good. And he was always real nice to me. He'd sit me down, what's going on with you, baby boy? What? We'd talk about comedy, whatever. And, when we did Blue Streak, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died. And then after that, I saw him, and I was like, oh my God, Martin, are you okay? And he said, I got the best sleep I ever got in my life. That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
So at the end of the day, depending on where your level is within yourself, you go do it. You understand? So I literally lived the devil taking me from out and saying, "Can you go to the left? You can have all of this." And I was there. It was ritualistically done. The vice president sent his right-hand man to me 3 straight weekends. They do everything in 3s. 3 weekends in a row. "Hey, D-Brad, let's go hang out." And every weekend, he kept beating me in the head. "Get rid of this Rap City, man. You can do more than Rap City, D-Brad. You can do more than you need to come with us." Then the 3rd night, it was the vice president's birthday. They picked me up in a long white stretch limo. We go to Joe's Uptown, up in the Bronx, in New York. We go to Joey hanging in VIP, get me everything I want. Then every time we hung out, it was the same way. Then they bring me to the back room. And in the back room, they had this long table with a white sheet set out. I mean, beautiful thing. Looked like the damn Last Supper. On one end is Derek Jeter, there's Stephon Marbury, there's Fat Joe, and I'm chilling. But the whole night, the vice president is on me like this. I'm trying to talk to the model chicks. He's like, "Nah, D-Brad, come on, sit right here." So then we party, but I'm not a drinker. So if I don't get unnecessary spirits inside of me, we get inside the limo. He drops his right-hand man off quickly. We're in the car, the man standing across looking at me like I owe him something now. And I know the look because when I was young, I had the same look for women that I took out. So I know the look, and I know the energy. And while he's doing that, he's sitting there with his legs spread open, rubbing his balls. Now, I'm in a situation where I'm like, no, what am I going to do? This is my vice president, this is my boss. But the problem is, I was just raised differently. You understand what I'm saying? I was brought up differently. So for me, I had to turn that away. But what the hell that I caught after that, this is why I don't come down on those super fools to sell out, because everybody ain't built for this war. Everybody's not built for that. I've been homeless. I've had my name destroyed. You know, I've had to walk with my head up when I've been dead ass broke. He ain't seen me for like a year because I wasn't coming home when I was broke like that. I was ashamed of myself. I went from being a man to nothing because I would not cross over. As a television producer who was Dave Chappelle's stand-in, which means I did his rehearsals season 1 and 2 of Chappelle Show. I saw what happened to Dave. Dave used to give me advice all the time. And one of the key things he told me was, no matter how much money they offered you, and he said they, as he pointed in my chest, he said, never forget who you are or where you come from. And he walked away from me. And I didn't get it at the time until the nigga left. And I said, oh. And him and Charlie Murphy would tell me the same things all the time. And then I got it.
Why? How come in my mind all I think about is sex and money? That's what I think about sometimes. Like, why am I driven so much by sex and money? How come that is all I want? Because I'm human and I'm in this society, and that's all they like teach. They do it in a subliminal way. I mean, if you go to school, they don't obviously teach that. But as a society, like when you watch TV, all you see sex. It's like TV shows are damn near like pornos now.
They used to actually be engagement and talking to devils, jinns, and worshiping the shaitan. And they told me stories how they used to be aided by the shayateen, and they was aided by the jinns and aided by the devils. So you have this in the music industry. You have verses where Snoop Dogg, for example, he had a song where he actually was having a conversation with the devil. And in the middle of the song, he actually said that he sold his soul to the devil. So you have a corruption that happens in the music industry that's very different than any other entertainment.
Yeah, I believe in the Illuminati. There is a certain level that you get at, that you can't go no further unless you're aware of certain things. And I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level that you get to. That there's a door that you have to walk through. And it's on you to walk through that door. And once you walk through that door, it's no coming back.
This is how sinister, this is important too, this is how sinister this industry is, and that is so true. You talk about God, your record won't get played, but yeah, I explained the chain reaction of like rappers talking about that negative shit, popping mollies, turning up, doing all that stupid shit. But if you talk about God, why wouldn't you want to spread that message to somebody's mind? That means the radio stations are going, you know what, let's play this because it's going to fuck these people's minds up, and it's going to cause them to do more fucked up shit, which puts them in a lower position, so it gives them more of a chance to not be like the people who are successful. And it's like, why would they want to do that to society? That's fucked up. And that's even like, I feel like if a radio station goes, we're not gonna play that because it's gospel. So a rapper can go, I'm turning up, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm doing this, I'm fucking in the club, doing whatever. They can say that, but you can't say God, you can't talk about God. Like, that sounds like Satan to me.
I kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so
And I just think that the whole idea of celebrity and fame has become really convoluted and, kind of bastardized. If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like, that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal.
Machine around us, this so-called music industry, is such a demonic thing. It sacrifices people's lives and their essences.
I try to live up to that. I get possessed by the spirits.
Sometimes they don't want you in there, so no, we can't get, the frequency's weird, and it's sounding a little bit strange. And I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna. I get a little bit.
Open your eyes, don't sleep, don't fall for whatever they feed you. And a lot of times, there's just wickedness. And you have to know that there's wickedness in the world. You have to know that there are people who are just here to profit and to put their foot on the back of people who are poor, who don't think that hip-hop can be used for good or for evil.
I prefer the experience. Making the film is great. Right. The process is all fine, but then he's up there. Right.
Everybody in the building, put your diamonds up. Fellow Americans, it is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living